Yep. Now I'm going to go over here, get the link, invite from a dude, close mobile, and yeah, go over here, post. It's like that. Yeah. Yep. I better wait right there. All right, phone. I already know the camera's in use. Okay. Wait, right there. This is what. Yes. Let me do it now. Turn that camera off where it saves some of the battery. That's what I'm gonna do with the camera. And yes, the StreamYards link is already there. So That's what I'm gonna have to do. You're definitely catching me live. There's nobody there yet. Well, like I keep saying, you already know what's coming up. I can't exactly tell you how soon. Well, I can tell you a few details, but it's still not going to be a dead, dead, dead giveaway. Now, you're already catching me after I came back last night because I know I hadn't done a stream in a few days. Yep. Find out who is in lurk mode because this is definitely fixing to be fun pretty soon. I'm thinking about, I'll just tell you when the little surprise is coming up. It's going to be next week. Yes, it is. Where at, do you ask? Well, I can give you that one. In North Alabama. And that should be enough that you know something is coming up. If I'm catching you in the stream, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming in. Yep. And if anybody would like to come up on the panel, that's where the StreamYards link is. And yes, that is my face right there. You guessed it. See what I can do with this. If it's going to let me do this right here, we're good. See what that does real quick on the StreamYards. Close mobile. What's up, Joe Arcade? How are you? And yes, you're definitely welcome to come up on panel too. I've not caught you in these streams in a good while. Yep. That sounds good. Yep, that link should be right there for you. What's up, Katie? And yep, you're welcome to come up too, Katie. There's Zigzag.
I am alive.
Hello, what's up, Zigzag?
A good nap was in a while ago.
I have found some more little information, but we will not spill that on here.
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
All I told them is it's definitely going to be next week.
Okay.
Look out now.
Yeah.
I know the exact date on that one too.
Oh, good.
We're looking like on the 3rd is when I'm going to do that little coffee chat.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I am saying no more coming out of that stream, and they'll see a
Mm,
little later what's going to happen, is all I'm saying with that information.
uh,
Oh, yes.
okay. Oh, I hope you.
That should give them a clue.
I think Lachey is going to come up when they get back from eating. She's
There's
going
Joe Arcade. Let me get him. What's up, Joe Arcade?
Hi.
How are you?
Um, a bit sore.
Uh-oh.
to.
Uh,
Hello.
hi.
So you think Lachey's gonna come on panel? You said Zigzag.
Yeah, I think she's going to come up
All right.
when they get
For
through.
for some reason, my StreamYards is not showing people in the guest area. What are you doing, StreamYards?
Oh, my.
Get straighten up.
Wow.
Oh boy. Where is Dallas when you need him?
He just got off his stream.
I thought he would have got a notification from me.
That, well, it could have been.
Uh huh.
Joe, I don't think I've met you.
I'm sometimes in
There's Katie.
ticket scratching video channels,
Oh,
but
yeah.
lately I've been a bit
Hey, Joe.
silent.
What's up, Katie?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Yep, I just got back yesterday.
Well, I did too. At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's right. You had a trip.
Yeah, I did.
Joe, you were
We
saying you've been having sinus problems?
I've had problems with my foot.
Oh, your foot.
Yeah, I got about 2 years ago. My toenail got ingrown. Then it got really badly infected,
Yeah.
and it took roughly a year and a half to get them to actually look at it at the hospital.
Oh, jeez.
And now my big toe is double the size it normally would be.
You might
Eddie.
need to go to the doctor or something.
The doctor said it's all well, they've removed the nail itself and cleaned it apparently, and but basically said, "Oh, it's looking fine. No need to come back to the hospital," type thing.
Oh,
So we're just waiting to see if it gets better on its own. And until then, I can't wear proper shoes.
ooh.
no. My aunt had that, and
Mm.
she was miserable. And the whole time that her toe was swollen up, she
Mm.
was like, she felt bad. She didn't have a lot of energy or anything. It's like
Yeah,
it was infected and affecting her whole body.
yeah. I've got problems with my whole legs, and it hurts to walk completely,
Yeah.
and my back's slightly gone, and I fall forwards when I'm walking all of a sudden because my back hurts so much.
Mm.
Now, I've not caught you in the stream, like I said, in a while, and I've been doing some cleanup, so I don't even know what color you are in the chat right now, Joe Arcade.
I'm brown. No, grey, I think.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, has been quite a long time.
Yes, it has. All right.
I keep missing the streams by about 5-10 minutes. I do.
Right.
It's like I go through the list of what's ready to watch, and it's like, oh, I've missed again, and it's like every other time I'm doing it, I'm missing streams.
Uh-oh.
I've pretty much stopped like part time doing my live streams because of pain. So I'm only doing the pool live streams at
Right.
the moment, and I'm trying to get back to doing the Lego and maybe diamond art when I can get some that won't take me like 6 weeks to do on a live stream.
Right.
Hmm.
So
Look,
this
Flo,
is my opal ring, everybody.
That's cool.
Flo, she does not have a wrench, if that was what you were wondering.
Who, Katie?
Flo. No. Joe.
Oh, all right. I will go fix that on him real quick, and if you will help keep the chat watched, I'll be right back.
Now, Joe, are you a female or male?
Mao.
Male. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I'm a female. My name is Zigzag, but I'm a female.
Cool.
Everybody mistakes me for being a man because of the name.
Hmm.
They think it's for the tobacco.
Yeah. I didn't really put much thought into my YouTube name. It was either going to be Joe Arcade Wins or Joe's Autistic World.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they
well,
basically were there 2 options.
well, mine I had as a CB handle back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then turned around and we were on this case, and every few minutes, that case went in a different direction. Just back
Yeah.
and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
And I said, it's like zigzag. And,
Hmm.
but I already had that name, the zigzag name before years ago.
Yeah.
And that was, it had, my first sewing machine that I bought myself was a zigzag sewing machine.
Hmm.
And that's where I got the name.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's for a sewing machine, not a tobacco.
Hmm. Yeah.
So, Katie, how did your trip go?
It went good. I have my anniversary ring. See that?
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's cool.
And you
Yeah.
look so rested. Oh,
Yes,
my goodness. You doll yourself up while you were gone all the time?
Yeah, I did.
Joe doesn't know what your little trip was.
Hmm.
Oh, I went to Illinois, Joe,
That's cool.
to see my husband.
Yeah. I would actually like to go to Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I would not like to go to Chicago.
I just really like to go and see some
Uh
hockey
oh.
games. I do.
I heard there's a lot of violence in
Uh
Chicago.
oh.
I went there to catch up to get on the plane to come home one time.
Yeah.
I was not impressed.
Oh
And the
boy.
wind is horrible there.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
one way to.
That's why it's called the Windy City.
Oh, it's in the wintertime. It was horrible. It was like somebody throwing knives at me.
Ooh,
Mm.
It was so cold, what wind was.
Yeah. The UK weather can be extremely cold. It can. But at the moment, I literally can't tell if it's cold or it's just my leg problems.
mm.
Oh, wow. I'm glad you had a good trip.
Thank you. Me too.
You'll have to describe your ring to Flo.
Mm.
We'll work on that
Mm.
when she comes back.
Mm. I have been to the US one time. I
Oh,
went to Disney, which was fun.
in California or
Florida,
Florida.
in Florida?
yeah.
So you went to the warm land, the
Yeah.
humid warm land.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
I'm gonna be in the warm land in 2
mm.
months.
The worst thing
I'm
was at one of the places my brother lost his shoes. I gave him my shoes and my feet were burning the whole time. The floor was just so hot.
oh my gosh, I burned my feet one time and I could not even walk.
Mm.
I I um I've been to Florida twice, I think it is, and both times it rained like
Ugh.
Mm.
on, off, on and off. It's like, oh my goodness,
Mm.
it was horrible.
Yeah, even the thunder is loud down there. Whew.
Uh huh. I'm used to the thunder and the humidity and all
Oh yeah,
that.
I am too, but it's extremely loud.
I mean, I don't live right on Florida, right at Florida, but close.
Yeah.
I'm in the southern part of the
Mm.
United States, close to them. It's like a different place. You hit that
Mm.
Florida line, it's like a different place.
Yeah.
You go into rain.
Mm.
It's
You
not
know,
raining when you go through. It's going to be in a little while.
Mhm.
Did we lose Flo?
she said she would be right back.
Oh,
I'm back.
There she is.
you're back.
I had to restart the phone because I was about to be stuck in here twice.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh oh, is right.
uh-oh.
All right, now I warned you, StreamYards, straighten up.
Mhm.
That's final.
So, Flo,
What's up?
I have a rose gold ring that is my anniversary, my first anniversary ring,
Uh huh.
and it has opal in the middle of the ring,
Oh wow.
and it's absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
Mhm.
And she looks so rested. She just almost looks like a different person. She looks so rested.
I slept most of the day.
Oh, wow. So did Joe, when you went to Florida, did you get a sunburn?
I pretty much probably put a lot of sun lotion on because I burn like crazy anyway.
Now leave a comment there, Joe Arcade.
Well, I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna order some food for dinner.
All right, Katie.
Hurry back.
All right, be right back.
I believe I've got you fixed now, Joe Arcade.
Mm.
I've had to do some house cleaning over here
Yeah.
in the YouTube area.
Mm.
You know how that goes.
I'm quite lazy. I actually don't touch my the area where you go to do all the stuff. I don't actually go onto it.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me feel bad every time I see like your video's only got a minute's view, and I just feel bad because I've put so much time in making the videos, and all YouTube wants to tell me is my video was only worth an average of a minute.
Oh, wow.
So it's best I don't look there because I think it aggravates my autism too much to be able to deal with it.
Oh, you're autistic?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's taken quite a lot of help from a couple of people. Flo knows Backseat Gorilla Productions. He's helped me an extreme
Oh, yes.
amount to stay on YouTube over the years. He
Well,
has.
that's wonderful because Flo has people to help her.
Mm.
And I think it's wonderful.
He's had to
Yeah.
help me with technical situations too. You can ask Joe about that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you do, I mean, like the technical part of stuff, you're a whiz on that one, huh?
Technical
No, I'm
stuff,
saying
I'm not
you
100% good.
You asked Joe Arcade if Backseat Gorilla Productions has helped me with the technology stuff.
Yes,
He'll tell you.
he helps everyone he can. If there's something you need help with, he's the best one to ask. He is.
I thought we were already going to have to pull him over here whenever I was fixing to get. I could hear you talking after a few minutes, but what happens there? My screen froze solid and I couldn't go in or out. That's why I hit the lock button. And then I was there for a second, like you saw, and then I just completely disappeared because I had to restart the phone. Wow.
Wow.
You're thinking StreamYard, straighten up. That's not the first time they've done this, and if they keep it up now, we're definitely going to have to go into StreamYards and see what they're up to.
It seems like they're all working on something and they're, changing things around and they're messing stuff up.
Yep. They are doing that.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke,
That's me. If
don't fix it.
don't fix it.
I had to get close to the phone on that one.
We used to call my husband Tim Taylor because if it was, he'd just decide it was broke and he would want to fix it.
Yeah.
And he would mess so much stuff up. It's like when something, wouldn't work right, it's like, okay, Tim Taylor's had it. And that's what we walked around saying all the time, Flo, was
Hmm.
it's not broke, don't fix it.
I heard that.
Uh,
My phone's batteries expanded and popped the back off of the phone. It
Oh
still
no,
works. I'm not fixing it, and I'm
I
not
heard
buying a
that.
new one. I don't have the money.
I'll tell you how to save that battery while you're up here. If you turn your camera off,
Hmm.
it'll save your battery for a good while.
Hmm. It's sort of like expanded outwards, so it's more got a circle shape to the battery.
Oh wow.
So it's looks like it's put on a lot of weight.
no,
I'll tell you, speaking of batteries, and this is why I won't get Braille watches anymore either. Because the last time I had one, I had to take it to a jewelry store for them to do an experiment on. And when they pulled the back off of it, all you heard is. Guess what that was? That battery exploded to the point battery acid was getting between the braille dots in the top part of the watch.
oh,
You can say that again.
oh,
Whoo.
that's not a good.
No, no, never again do I own a watch like that, nor will I operate one like that either.
No,
Not
wow.
even, not even a talking watch.
Hmm.
Mm, I can't wear watches because my body sucks the power out of the battery, I guess you would call it.
Because the battery ran dead and the alarm that sounds like a rooster in those watches would not quit going off. It would not shut up.
Wow.
And I had somebody make fun of it one time. You know what I did with that watch when they made fun of it?
What?
I pulled it off. I took it completely off my wrist. And I said, "You want to make fun of a watch?" I threw it across the room. I said, "Now get up and go get it and fix it yourself."
Wow.
They didn't say nothing else after that.
You had a little Helen Keller in you, didn't you?
Like I said, mess with me and you're
I'm
going to
back.
find out. Welcome back, Katie.
Thank you.
I guess that's why y'all accomplished a lot, is because you did have that spirit to you. Fighting spirit, I would call it.
You know what's interesting and kind of freaky?
What's that?
You know, the three divers that were missing in the ocean. Remember that?
Uh huh.
I knew exactly where they were.
Whoa.
The
I
three,
knew
the three what in the ocean?
the divers that did an adventure to explore the boat.
Oh wow!
I knew exactly where they were before anybody else did.
Whoa!
I have an ability to talk to the dead.
Wow!
Yeah.
That is not something I would want to do. I have visions, or I used to all the time. No, I don't really have them anymore. But it's like something. I was watching a plane crash, and all the people in the plane was screaming and yelling, and I was like, "No, no, 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 no! Do not want to see any of this." And I think I
Uh-oh.
shut them down. But I do have little things that come to me. It's like I just know something that I'm not supposed to know. We had a friend. I told him, "Do not get in your car tomorrow or your vehicle tomorrow and go." And he did. He spent six. I think it was like 6 months in jail. And then his brother was called me. Was gonna go hunt for my mother because he couldn't find her, or she didn't answer the phone. And I told him, I said, "No, stay at home. I will go check and find where she is after a while when I get a break." And he didn't. And he just about cut his leg off. Had he was going down a hill and he lost control and hit a tree and he almost cut his leg
Ooh,
off.
That is
you
not
have a
good.
gift.
That's the kind of vision, things I have go on.
You have a gift.
I have a gift.
You do.
I saw my son have a wreck, and in my dream a tree went down through the middle of the vehicle, and I did not know whether he was dead or alive. And that was the day before he had the actual wreck, and that's exactly what happened.
Ooh.
And the way that the tree broke and went through the windshield and went down between him and the passenger of the car. It's like you think of it, it's almost next to impossible how it happened.
Right?
You know, I got my gifts from my grandmothers, both of them. And it's funny because you're trying to help somebody, but they don't want to listen, you know?
That's what
Yep.
my friends.
Yeah.
That was what happened with those two cases. It was like, do not get in your vehicle. Do
Yeah.
not go. And it's like one of them. He said the one that he stayed in jail. He had a warrant and didn't realize he had a warrant because he didn't go for some ticket he hadn't paid or something, and they put a warrant out for him. And he was going to go he had clothes in the laundry that where they do the laundry, and then
Yeah.
they fold them up and everything.
Yeah.
And he says, "I've got to go get it tomorrow because if I don't, it'll be Monday or Tuesday before I can go get them." And I'm like, "Wait till Monday or Tuesday. Do not get in your car and go down there." See, that was,
Mhm.
and then, I didn't know what was going to happen. I just knew he did not need to get in his vehicle and go anywhere. It's spooky sometimes, the things that happen to you.
It is. You
You
know,
know,
my grandmother had that ability, and it scared her, absolutely scared her.
I knew the minute my dad died,
Yep.
and so did my son. He was with his girlfriends and her mother and sister, and they were in the town where my dad was in the hospital. And she asked him, did he want to go to the hospital and see his granddad while they were there?
Mhm.
And he said, yes. So they headed toward the hospital. And she said they got a block and a half away from the hospital. And he looked up at her and he says, "There's no need to go now." And she looked at the clock. She looked at her clock to see what time it was. And she says, "We still have 2 hours. Yeah, we can go." And he said, "No, it's too late. Let's go on home." And when she got here, I'd already, um, I was sitting on the front porch and I already knew my dad had passed away. And my husband, the phone rang. My husband came out and he said, "You need to call your mother." And I said, "What, to tell me Dad died?" "You don't need to. I don't need to." And I called Mom and she told me. And uh, I had looked at my watch when I knew he was passed away. And then I, when Mom talked to me, she told me what time he passed away. The moment my son had told his girlfriend's mother, "There's no need to go now," was the exact
Hmm.
time that he passed away.
Wow.
And when I knew he passed away, it was like 2 minutes after he passed away.
Wow.
It's I freaked a lady at church one time. She, her son had moved away, and he had, and I did not know that he is. I knew he was coming back to see her, but I didn't know he was planning on moving back. And
Oh wow.
so I they were talking about him, and I just said, "How does he like his new job?" Well, her mouth just fell flat, jaw leer hit the floor, and she said, "He just put in an application." I said, "Oh, well, okay." So I just kind of let that one, go. And then I said, "Well, how does he like his new apartment?" And she said, "He just went and looked at the apartment this afternoon." I said, "He'll get it." And she said, "How did you know that?" I said, "Oh, I don't know. I guess I'm just ahead of myself."
Mhm.
That's what come out of my mouth. I did not. It wasn't nothing I planned. That's what came out of my mouth. And I just walked away because I thought, oh, I did. I didn't mean to tell her something that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I did. It I was like kind of speeded off, and I thought, and she kind of was like skittish about being around me after that.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
interesting.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was kind of uh the church, I guess, was kind of like the um what they call Pentecostal.
Hmm.
It wasn't exactly Pentecostal, but they kind of had that in there. That
Yeah.
the beliefs on a lot of stuff that, and I thought, oh no, they're gonna think I'm a devil. Well, Joe, have you ever had anything like that happen to you?
Um, Not really. I will admit, because of my autism, I don't eat when I go out because of panic attacks. So I can spend the full day being extremely hungry and wanting to eat, but not being able to because of it.
So you've never experienced knowing something you're not supposed to know?
Only with TV shows, I think.
Oh wow.
I,
Wow.
I had this. I was watching an episode of Terminator about a week before. I had a dream and I saw everything that happened in that one episode. And I watched the episode a week later and it's like, wait, I've seen this before. Yeah, it was the latest episode.
So you have experienced knowing something you're not supposed to know. Psychology. My family has a lot of Indian, or well, we have Indian in us,
Mm.
Hmm.
and um, my aunt said that, and I think my grandmother said that her father or grandfather was like a medicine man or what do you call them? Shaman
Shaman.
or shaman? Okay, yeah. So we just always say, okay, that's where it came from, was the Indian part of us.
Yeah.
We went to that. I don't know what you call it. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of the wall that this man built in. I think it's Florence, outside of Florence.
Mhm.
It's around close to the Trail of Tears,
Mhm.
and it was in memory of his grandmother that made the trip
Mhm.
on the Trail of Tears and then made it back. She came back walking, and he built this wall, and it looks like a road to me. And he said he'd never even thought of that. It looked like a 1-lane road. And while we were there, I felt the presence of, it's like ice cold. It was hot that day. And
Right.
I felt ice cold when I walked in this one specific place. And he told me that's where his grandmother was buried.
Mm.
And then my aunt, she experienced smelling dirt. And she kept smelling it. And nobody else around her could smell it. It was like 4 of us there. Was with her, it was 5 altogether, and she was the only one that could smell it.
Mm.
And the old man that built the wall and everything, he was there. And I asked him, I said, my aunt had walked away, and I said, that's an indication of death, isn't it? And he said, yes. And that was on a Thursday
Mhm.
that we went. No, it was a Wednesday. That was Wednesday when we went. And they on Friday, the aunt that smelled that earth smell, her sister's grandchild was killed in a doom buggy accident. It was a baby.
Oh my goodness.
Saturday, during the day, her nephew committed suicide.
Ooh.
Sunday, they found her sister passed away.
Wow.
You know, sometime when we in my family, it comes in threes, unfortunately. Um, when my when my family passes, sometimes it's 3 people at a time.
Well, I've never experienced 3 people in a a close family
Yeah.
type that has like day after day after day for 3 days. Never have I ever heard of it. Um, never had it in our family.
Uh-huh.
But that was just like, I knew it meant death.
Oh yeah,
But,
absolutely.
and I told her when we left, I said, and the old man told her, it's the spirit. It's the what do you call it? It's our family spirits talking to us. I think's how he put it.
Yeah.
Communicating with us. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Our family spirits are communicating with us when we have those kind of things to happen.
Uh-huh.
All right. Hang on 1 minute. I'm going to turn the camera on.
Okay.
but I'm going to be right back. I'm going to have to mute the microphone for a minute.
Okay. And that, I think because she could smell it, I knew it was connected more to her than to me
Yeah.
because I could not smell it. I mean, we all walked around going, just smelling,
Yeah.
just trying to see if we could find a spot
Yeah.
where it was just natural. I don't like going through things like that. So I try to tamp it down now.
Hmm.
Well, Joe,
Well, you're
you have any more stories you want to tell us of things that
well.
happened?
When I
And
was
the weirdest one was it'd been like a really long day. I'd gone from Essex to Liverpool, and I'd done my usual not eat and not drink anything. I later that day went to see Guns N' Roses, and they played. They didn't come on stage for an hour and a half. Later, they did a full set. They did roughly run for 2.5 hours, and by that time I was just like a zombie walking, and we went and got I think it was Burger King, and we got to the hotel. I ate half my burger, and I literally fell asleep with the burger in my mouth, and someone in the room took the burger out of my mouth and put it on the side.
well,
Mm,
I used to live in a haunted house.
mm,
Oh, been there too.
Yeah.
Do we look for that?
mm, mm,
No. No, you don't. Because if you do, you don't know what you're gonna find.
That's what I wondered. Because when I saw my house that was haunted, I just fell in love with it. I had to have it. It was like it drawed me in.
mm.
So I wondered about that one.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, finish.
So at night, well, this was like after my grandmother died. I was a little girl, and the night that I stayed in the house, you could hear footsteps, voices, uh, things being missing. Uh, in the house behind me, we call it the cursed house. That I used to live in. The house behind us was not a very good house because there was a bunch of problems in that house. So I'm thinking that the house that I lived in is related to the house that is cursed.
I'm back. Yo, Katie.
So
Welcome
I
back. Hello.
I have experienced a lot, but since I moved, things have settled down. Like I don't feel like people watching me. I don't feel like I'm being looked at in my dreams or anything like that.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Katie,
Yes, Flo.
if you will get Joe Arcade's link and put it in the chat for people that do not have him already.
Okay.
Okay, Joe, does it rain where you live all the time?
It pretty much rains nearly every couple of days, but at the moment it's been extremely cold.
Oh, wow. So y'all were experiencing the colder than normal weather too, huh?
Yeah.
Well, wow. See, I've been noticing that everybody around the United States, and they'll say, well, it's colder than it usually is at this time, or it's raining more than it's usual this time. And I was telling somebody, I said, there's got to be something wrong for it to be that way.
Well, I have to tell you this while you're talking about weather. After that funeral on Saturday, I stayed with my sister. I think the first night we stayed at her house, but then after that, we were in the cabin, and at night it would get a couple of nights in the 40s, and I think one night in the 30s. I
Yeah.
said, where is this weather coming from now? Because it was warm before I left. And then it just turns freezing cold at night.
Yeah, it did. It here. Oh, Maria's in the.
All right, hang on one second. I was away from the phone there. Hello, Maria. Welcome to the stream. Yep, hang on 1 minute. I will have to. Let's check the guest area here. Whoops. Let me get my hands. What's this?
Did Maria come up? No.
Hey, Maria.
Hi, Maria. Are you still there?
Yeah, Zag. All right. Thank you, Katie, for posting that. I'll get the name straight there in a second. Yeah, I think Maria's in the chat right now. It didn't ever show her on the panel screen yet.
It doesn't show her. Maybe she'll come up. Oh,
Yep, you're welcome to come up. I don't think that link's too far back yet, Maria.
no, I don't think it is.
Yep, I'm doing good. Oh, okay. She's playing a game, so I
Oh,
don't think she's wanting to come up right now.
playing bingo.
Yep.
Wow.
I haven't played bingo for years.
We
I've only won once, and it was roughly £300. As I got it on a bonus number or something.
Katie said she needs to change her phone. No, charge her phone.
All right, Katie. That sounds good. And like I said, I can have up to 10 people on here, so we're good. course, there may be other streams by now, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, I turned my notifications off on my other phone, so I can't.
I heard that.
I get
And
tired of hearing that.
where is Lachey?
Um, it may take them a while to.
Oh, okay.
I think they're kind of taking an escape from home.
Also, Katie, where is Roughneck when you need him to answer a question?
Oh, I haven't seen. I don't know if I've missed them, or I don't think I've seen a notification for him
Uh-oh.
recently. Just sleeping, a lot is kind of messes with your head. So, what day was this happened?
What I'm going to do this time, since I got stuck earlier in StreamYards, is see if he can play around and see what's happening with. Oh, I don't ask all these technical questions for nothing. We know how that goes.
Yeah, I
You
have a lot
missed
to
it.
do.
You missed it, Maria. I got stuck in StreamYards. Almost got stuck, I should say. Long story, nothing short, so brace yourself. Good. I came out of StreamYards because I had something to go do on YouTube real quick. And when I came back, I was still on StreamYards and not aware of it because you know how StreamYards has been not having that little technical difficulty with me for a little while. So when I tried to come back up, my screen just totally, the screen reader wouldn't work or nothing. So I locked the screen because it did a complete screen freeze up. And then I had to restart the whole phone. And then I was able to come back after that. Tell me that ain't crazy.
I think it's becoming the norm. For me, you,
What
I
is
have.
it, Zigzag?
I said, getting lost in oblivion.
Yeah.
That roller coaster ride.
Yeah, you're right. What are we going to do with StreamYards?
Lord, that one day that was
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure that out.
Oh, yeah, tell Joe about that one with you, Zigzag.
I touched something on my phone, don't know what, and it more or less, it was like it was on a conference call, but I could hear them talking, but they couldn't hear me talk, and I couldn't see the picture. I couldn't see nothing.
Yeah.
It kind of kicked me out of the stream. And so here I am trying to get back in, and I couldn't. I couldn't figure out what it was. It was saying I was on BIXBY call or something, and I couldn't figure out what that was. Was going through my phone trying to figure all that out, and I thought, well, I'll just turn my phone off and then go, come back in and try to come back on her chat and get into the StreamYard again. It wouldn't let me cut my phone off.
Not good.
And so I don't know, kept trying. Finally, I had to go to my history and erase my history.
Mm.
and then it let me come back in her stream.
Yeah.
It's something to do with my phone.
Yeah.
That smart crap that is on your phone now.
Mm. Yeah.
It's like it took about 35 minutes to figure it out.
Mm. It takes me, whenever I go live on a Tuesday, it takes me roughly half an hour to set up the camera, set up on my Chromebook, get everything ready, and by the time I've done all that running around, my legs are killing me. They are.
Oof.
And then I've got to play 30 minutes to 40 minutes of pool. And I've got to walk around the table that whole time I'm live. I
Mhm.
literally get no rest when I go live.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
It's a few live streams have ended because of an emergency reason, that my foot's acting up so bad that the everything has to be cleaned up after walking.
Wow. There's got to be
But
something. There's got to be something you can do about that foot.
we've tried everything. We're just gonna
That
wait and
sounds
see
good,
what
Maria. Thank you.
happens and try and see if there's anything wrong with my actual legs, because my knees are killing me. There's like a numbness going through my legs all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
All right.
if that toe has infection in it, I'm
Mm.
sure that's going to
All
affect your
right.
whole leg.
Yeah, the problem is
What's
it's
up?
both legs.
Hey.
There's
Doing
no
good.
difference in the pain in each leg.
It's what now?
Sorry about that. Had company pop in right quick.
Oh, okay. I just wonder if it's like your toe's infected and it's causing
All
like
right.
It
Close
was
it.
the leg.
infected. They did say they
Yeah.
were doing something with it, and the report they
Yeah.
sent back was so unclear whether it's infected or it's not infected. And this is supposed to be a specialist. Either it's infected or it's not. Tell us which it is.
For real.
Hmm. Literally, my previous doctor, I saw him twice officially, and I had to wait months for them appointments. And this doctor seen me once, looked at my toe for 30 seconds at the most, and said it's fine. No more dressings needed done or anything.
No, it's not fine. I mean, if it's swollen and it hurts for you to walk, it's not fine. Something's
Yeah,
wrong, not
hmm.
right.
It's
Have you tried soaking it?
I've tried everything.
Well, I know. Seemed like when my aunt had that problem with her
Mm.
big toe, it was kind of infected, and it
Yeah.
kind of what you're telling me, same was what she had.
Mm.
And but it was after she had to have her toenail removed,
Yeah.
and that's when she, of
All
course,
right.
had problems.
Mm.
I've been sitting here trying to remember what did they do.
Mm.
Um, but I do remember he had to soak her foot in Epsom salt,
Mm.
and it seemed like they gave her antibiotics.
Yeah. I had antibiotics for months. I did. I had quite a high dose. I think about 3 to 6 different times,
That she did.
and it it went down a small bit. Then a week later, after the antibiotics were out of my system, it just went back straight back up.
That sounds like it. That to me, it sounds like that sounds to me like it's an infection
Yeah.
because it with the antibiotics making it go down and then
Mm.
coming back after you're off of them. That usually says it's an infection.
Yeah.
Wow. But y'all have the health care that's run by I guess they call the state, right?
Yeah.
That's
It's
what.
not really good.
And
As
yeah, one lady, she's a creator on a channel, and she was talking about, oh, I've talked to this person and this person, and they have the state run health care, and oh, they say it's just wonderful. And she had 2 or 3 different people, I think it was, maybe more, on her channel in the chat that was from I don't know if they were from the UK, but some of them I think was from UK and some of them I think was Australia. And they were like, it's terrible.
it's really terrible.
And I
I've-
was sitting thinking, okay, if the healthcare, state-run healthcare is so wonderful up in Canada, why is it a high official up there, he set up his surgery for heart surgery in the United States
Whoa.
and paid for it out of his pocket?
I'll be back in a minute. I've just got to go and grab something.
Okay.
Yeah, won't be long.
You still there, Zigzag?
I'm still here.
All right.
You can't hear me running my mouth?
Oh, yeah.
Chatting away.
Now, where did Katie go?
I don't know. She said in chat, need to charge my phone. And she hasn't put anything else in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew that from earlier.
Yeah, she hasn't put anything else in. And Maria said she's still here, just listening.
Yep.
Thought you'd let us know. Yeah, Shay's got her grandbaby there, so
Oh, yeah.
she's
She's going to be a while with that little kid, I'm sure.
I don't know if she's a handful or not.
So I know you're on a different time zone, aren't you, Joe Arcade?
No, I think he went to get something to drink.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's in a different time zone.
I wonder about how many hours difference.
I don't know. It's weird how you talk to some people and they're from England or wherever, and some of them will say 5 hours, some of them say 3 hours. It's like, oh, I've never looked at the time zones to see exactly.
I know Florida Claimers Ted would be able to tell us pretty quick.
Yeah, don't he? Isn't he the one that said he has oh a chart or like the where it tells what time each place is compared to his time?
I think so.
It seemed like it was him that said that. So he would know, I guess, where he would know
That's
what.
good, Maria.
I'm back.
Wow. It's been a long time since I've been to bingo. We used to play it at home.
Let me do this right here in case that link went too far. It's going to be.
My kids did away with our dispenser of the cards for bingo. I don't know what they did with it.
Well, well, well. Look who's coming up
Hello.
now. What's up, Maria?
Just wanted to say, yeah, bingo was fun. What they did was they put it on on an Excel sheet.
Oh, wow.
What?
The bingo card, they put it on a Microsoft Excel sheet.
Oh, wow.
So you missed it. The surprise I've been talking about, Maria, is happening next
Thought it
week.
would surprise y'all by coming up here for a bit.
Oh, yeah. Furthermore, Friday morning next week is when I'm going to be.
But yeah, bingo is fun.
Let's see if that's good. I think that's the correct
Oh yeah,
day.
Zigzag. I sent Flo a game that I played a month ago with my job. It's called Just a Minute.
You still with us, Joe?
Yeah.
So
But yeah, hey
yeah,
Flo,
what's up, Maria?
you still have the PDF for the Just a Minute game, right?
Uh-huh.
If you want, you can forward that to Zigzag later on, so that way she can see the instructions on that too. So that way we can play it when they go on a panel.
Well, I don't have anybody to set up cards for that, and it may be trickier than what it sounds too.
Ah,
You might end up having to play on yours and everybody come over there and play.
Be something different.
you know what? That's a
What's
good
that?
idea, though. Ooh. No, seriously, would be a good idea.
A lot of people like playing games on the when on the panel.
A fly
It's
almost got on my nose.
it's fun.
Mm.
Like trivia. We there was one channel we were on, and there was a teacher, and she went and looked up
Hang on,
question answers.
hang on 1 minute. I'll be right back. I've got to go send a message real quick.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to get Becca to come up here with us. How fun is this?
who is?
I'm gonna try to get Becca to come up here on panel with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me get this link right here.
Zigzag, do you have Instagram?
No, I do not do much of anything. I just finally got a email that I could use for YouTube that didn't have my name on it. I don't know. I have enough for YouTube.
Oh yeah.
I have I lost my passwords to a lot of stuff, and I
Because
had
seriously, I would love to send you the instructions on that game.
maybe later.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I don't know if Lachey has. Have you seen her on any of the things? Lachey
Oh,
35.
Lachey?
Lachey. Uh-huh.
All right, let
That,
me see.
that's my daughter. And I don't know what she has.
I'll definitely go check here in a second. I just don't want to get kicked out yet.
Oh no. Don't go nowhere. You might get kicked out. This seems to be something that happens. You go into oblivion.
It's like, come on.
Joe, you're not chitty chatting with us.
Sorry, I'm just
Oh, and by the
a
way,
bit
y'all,
tired.
I gave my sister something one time, and it's one of the newer Reese's cups that has caramel in it, and when she tried it, she loved it.
Huh.
I don't know if you've seen the Reese's Big Cups, but yeah,
No. The
I
new
gave
ones?
her I gave her one that had caramel in it, and they even have some with Reese's Puff cereal in it.
No.
Yes.
Sounds cool.
Now I saw where they have the caramal, but not the crunchy whatever. That's kind of like they used to have a candy bar. It was like Rice Krispies in it,
Hmm.
chocolate with like Rice Krispies.
I know we have the Crunch Bar.
That may be the name of it.
Is that the 100 grand bar? That's
Right
the
when you
only
said
one
Rice
I can
Krispies, I'm
think
like, yep,
of
they still
with
have those.
Rice Krispies.
I used to. Oh, I have certain candy bars that I get.
Hmm.
My
I,
favorite candy bar was Payday.
hmm. I've had, since I've been doing YouTube, I got a box of candy sent to me from the US, and there was so much in that box that I had never seen and never tried before.
Wow,
It was
Mm.
insane, the
that,
size of the box.
that was nice.
Mm. And the same with, and someone sent me a load of stuff from Sweden as well. So I've tried stuff from Sweden, a lot from the US.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
I actually never tried any of the
Hmm.
the US sweets when I actually went to Florida.
wow, that was nice. Somebody do that.
Hmm.
That's expensive.
Hmm.
Candies and stuff.
It's extremely expensive to send even a small box with a couple of
Wow.
items in would come to $15 to get to the UK.
Yeah, somebody was talking about sending something to
Mm.
somebody in England,
Yep.
Mm.
and they was talking about it was like $35 just for the shipping,
Yeah.
and it was not. It was like a T-shirt or something.
Mm.
It wasn't even heavy.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
The shipping is that's the one thing that
Well,
scares me is like if anyone says they want to send me something, I'm like, it costs too much. Please don't.
I've had to do it again, good YouTube friends. I've had to shut the phone all the way off and come back in StreamYards. This is crazy mess.
Mm.
I hope you don't have that thing I've got on mine. Wait,
No, what this is, it's being a pain in the butt.
just being just having its little day, huh?
Yeah,
You're not going back on right now.
I go and send a message somewhere. I'm still in StreamYards, technically, without being there, because I know I went clearly out of Gmail, and that is the only way I have to get out when I'm streaming like this. I don't know what is going on with StreamYards,
Wow.
but I have to totally shut the phone down and then come back in. That way, where I'm not stuck on panel twice.
Mm.
Oh.
Where is Roughneck when you need him? Ooh, I'm telling you.
Usually when you say his name, he shows up. He hadn't today. So what was the candy from Sweden? What did it taste like? Was it creamier, sweeter?
It was, some of it was
Hello.
quite
There
creamy.
you are, Maria.
There's chocolate, which is called Malibu,
Sorry
which
about
can be
that.
got from any
It's all good. Got
IKEA,
kicked out.
Yeah, I think you know what happened to
which
me, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
How
Oh.
dare StreamYards?
Oh, and by the way, Joe, I just connected to your channel.
oh, cool, thank you. I'll get everyone after this as my Chromebook plays up if I try and click on people.
Oh, speak of the devil. She shows up.
Hello,
What's up, Lachey? Welcome to the stream. Welcome
Lachey.
to chat. And you're definitely welcome to come up on the panel, but I'm not sure how far that link is now.
It's not too far up.
All right,
That's how I got
good.
up earlier.
She can get back. She can go back to it.
All right.
It's not too far.
I have been having all kinds of technical difficulties over here, Lachey. Oh.
Might be. Is it a little noisy at your house, Shay?
Well, I'm gonna get off of here and charge my phone. I just wanted to
All
come
right,
back
Maria.
up. All right.
Good to
Take care,
talk
y'all.
to you.
I'll be in the chat.
Okay.
And great talking to y'all.
You too.
Thank you.
Let's see if it shows.
Now, what'd you say about this? The candy, this chocolate, Joe?
The Malibu chocolate from Sweden, you can get it from most IKEAs, I believe. That's the last I looked. It's very nice.
Oh,
I
okay.
enjoyed it so much more than I enjoy any of the other ones I've had. And like the UK brands, I would rather go and have the Malibu over dairy chocolate.
Wow.
And that's supposed to be the best chocolate for the UK.
Are you
So-
okay, Lachey?
Mm. It still can come up, Shay.
Yeah, I think she's not feeling good, is what she.
No, she's not.
Ooh, that's not good.
She thought her blood pressure was up earlier. which it could have been.
Uh-oh.
You know you're always in the mood to talk. We could be almost dead and we'll still talk.
I hear you.
Oh, thank you, Maria, for remembering to ask her.
What's that?
Maria thought to ask Shay if she had Instagram to see
Uh-huh.
the game
Right.
instructions for me. I don't have the Instagram and Twitter and X or whatever you want to call all those other things.
I have all these sites, but I don't have the energy to go on them.
Now, toward the end of this, I'm definitely going to need you to come up on panel for a couple of minutes, Lachey. That's the little surprise I've been talking about is fixing to be happening soon. And I'm going to have to give you the correct day and the time for that one. That's all I'm going to say in this stream on that one. I should spill no more details. That is far enough, definitely. Right, Zigzag? Zigzag?
Yep.
There you are. That right there was definitely far enough on that, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. I wish there was a way we'd see both the, like the have where the mic and all that is and the chat. When you go in. It got quiet. Hello? Are you frozen?
Oh, no, I'm not frozen. Why, did something happen to the screen?
No, it just got so quiet.
Oh.
You weren't moving.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I was reading comments right quick, make sure I'm not missing anything.
Oh, yeah, okay. I forget you have to do that.
So, what's everyone's favourite candy bar? If you have one.
Butterfinger.
I haven't had that for ages.
I guess that would be my favorite.
There, now the camera's off. I thought it was a minute ago, but now for definite. Whew.
My favourite candy that was from either US or Canada would have to be the 100 grand bar.
Hmm.
I think it's US because the one that sent it had to send a friend in Canada some.
I don't. Like I said, I have favorites, and that's it. When I go to the candy section, I look for mine, and that's it.
Yeah.
So I don't really know a lot of the candies that they have.
Mm,
If they change, put new ones in, I really do
mm.
not know it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed doing like the reviews on them, as everything in the boxes was so good, unique, and different to what I've actually had in the UK. So I was happy to do the reviews when I was doing that.
Oh, wow. Well,
Mm,
it's fun.
mm,
And it's fun to hear people talk about like different foods or whatever from other countries.
mm. Yeah,
If you ever get a chance, you know what to eat, what not
mm,
to eat, or
yeah,
somebody else has tried it and it's like, this is good, this is not good.
mm,
Because if I go
like,
somewhere and there's food that I've never tried,
yeah,
I'm not too sure about trying
mm,
new foods.
yeah. It's like when I did the reviews, I wouldn't try the item until I was filming it. So my actual reaction was to tasting the food fully rather than being, oh, I like this tasted nice. I actually ate the food. Some of the videos I may have sped up the eating side of it just to shorten the video a little bit. But other than that, it's full reaction to eating the food.
So
Oh wow.
they got a genuine reaction to how you felt about it.
Mm, yeah,
That's great.
yeah. And I always tried to describe what I was eating the best I could.
Wow.
And I'm just so grateful to the people that have sent me the stuff, and whether it be like a Scratch Card channel was sending me one of their coins from a giveaway, or sending me a coin, not coin, I've already said that, candy or a Funko Pop or something random that they've sent me. It's always an enjoyment to see it, because the first item that was sent to me, I didn't give my address out. A friend had my address and he gave it to a channel because they asked for my address. And a couple of days before my birthday, they said, I got a message. I was talking to the person, and he said, "Oh, by the way, I'll give your address out to a channel, and I'm not telling you who,
Oh,
but you'll get it on the when you get it." So
Uh-oh.
I was like, "Who's sending me stuff? Why?" And I was just confused. I got the package, I looked at it, and I was in tears because I was so excited. I literally had never expected anything out of anyone for doing YouTube. I was, and when I was going through the package, they come into the chat, and that was when I found out who actually sent me the stuff.
wow.
And I
There-
looked at the packages, like nearly $30, a t-shirt, a cup, a couple of teddies or plush, depending which way you use the name for the teddies. A couple of other bits, key rings, a couple of Mardi Gras beads and Mardi Gras stuff as well,
Wow.
as they're
Wow.
from the Louisiana area.
You just got a
Yeah.
treasure trove of all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And I was just lost for words. I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to be. And that was near the time where I had only just been doing YouTube for, I think, a year, just not really expecting anything of it. And to get that at that point, I was just so shocked. And it's
Wait,
always going to be one of my happy memories.
Oh,
wait
good.
till wait till this phone charges a little more, and I'm going to go get a couple of items that I'm gonna put in my seashells pretty soon.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you what this is. This got collected at the cabin that we stayed at for a few days, so
Mm.
Oh,
stay
so you have
tuned,
something
stay
new.
tuned.
You have something new to put with it.
Oh yes, I have. I'm not gonna say what this is till you see it on the screen pretty soon.
Well, let me know so I can take it off comments and put it on the where I can see you.
I know that's right. Let me see where my phone battery even is, because I know it'll tell me.
Well, never mind. I'll turn the other one on. Oh, it's getting low. Getting low. Oh, I turned that up.
My
Sound.
camera is off right now, isn't it?
Yes. That's why I wanted to turn the other phone on so I can see
Yep.
you.
The
I can see.
battery is at 73. I'm gonna wait. We're going to just keep talking, and whenever it's up in the 80s or a little better, I'm gonna go get those two items, and I will bring them in here very quickly. And then when I turn the camera on, you'll be able to see. This is going to be fun. I think right now people are going to be left in suspense on what this is they're going to see.
Mm.
Jay,
I, I will give you this. This is a major clue. It is not seashells.
oh, okay.
That's the big clue without giving it away.
That's
Mm.
all you're going to tell us, huh?
That's it. It is not seashells.
Mm.
No more clues after that, because the
Uh,
next one might be a dead giveaway.
okay.
We don't need that.
Jay, you still there? Nobody's chatting.
Where did Lachey go?
I don't know. That's why I said I was wondering if she's still there.
Uh-oh.
Maria, you still there?
All right, who's in the bushes? Who's lurking in my YouTube bushes already?
Mm.
Oh, we have 3 in chat.
I heard that.
If the number's correct.
Right. We can do this. Get people to tell what the weather is, and we'll definitely know.
Oh, Maria's spelled Leshae, Leshae.
How did Maria spell it?
She spelled Shae. We spelled it EA.
It goes right backwards, Maria.
Good.
L
It took us a
E
long time to,
S H E A.
yes, it took us a long time to figure out how to spell her name. My dad was researching it and everything to see what was the proper way for it to be spelled. Really don't know if it is or not.
Right?
I wanted La Shay. He wanted Lee Shay. So we wound up Lee Shay.
I just checked a minute ago. This phone's charging pretty fast, so it's getting closer to where I want it to be.
I'm going to be right back, y'all.
All right, Zigzag. So, what have you been up to, Joe Arcade?
Mostly just resting, playing the odd game of pool, and just trying to keep positive because I've got to go to London this next month, and the month after, I've got to go to Download Festival.
Oh, I bet that's going to be fun.
It'll be really fun, and I'll be getting to see a band called Busted, which is
Oh,
a more pop band than we normally go and see.
uh huh.
Normally, it's actually a metal and rock festival, but this band Busted's got a slight rock edge because they play their instruments themselves.
Right.
So over the years, I've seen bands like Evanescence, Skillet, and quite a few different bands that I really like and appreciate. And that's what actually got me into playing bass guitar.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Well, now I'm quite curious. Have you heard any more from Ducky?
I haven't seen Psycho Ducky for a while.
Wow.
I think he's just been busy because a lot of my live streams are in the daytime, and for him to be up, it needs to be roughly half hour from this time. Otherwise,
Right.
it's a bit early. It's too early for him.
So about another 30 minutes he'll be up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was questioning. How it's already 7 in the evening over here, so your time schedule is how many hours difference?
I'm not sure, but it's 1 a.m. for me.
About 6 hours difference then, because it's
Yeah.
PM hours over here.
Hmm.
Gotcha. Now we know.
Hmm.
All right. I think Zigzag's still there. She's just busy with something at the moment.
I am.
I thought so. Let me see where my battery is. Look at this. We have 80% battery right now. Now the camera is not on yet, but I'm going to go get these 2 items very quickly. And when I come back and turn the camera on, Zigzag will be your little clue. I'm about to show something on screen. Uh-oh, I wonder what. Look out.
Whoa. Uh,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I thought that was. Hold on now. I was trying to get to your channel, and I went to StreamYard. So I got to go do it this way, I guess. Yeah, that did it. Oh, that's colorful. Okay, I subscribed to your channel, Joe.
Thank you. I will subscribe to yours as well.
Well, I don't have any videos or anything, but it would be appreciated if you do
I will.
subscribe, and that way when I do ever put a video out,
I'm happy to because it's fair.
that's
I'm
that,
only at the moment. I'm only live. I think on a
yeah,
Tuesday.
that was what I was trying to figure out. How to get to your channel without um messing my messing up being on the live.
It's probably best if you click on my name.
I did. That's what
It
I did.
goes. They take you to
Yeah, that's what I did.
mine. And the only thing is, I've not got notifications for anything, so I've got to wait for either that to come through or if you leave a comment on one of the videos, then I can find your page easier.
Oh, that's right. That's what I'll do that later. It may not be today.
Yeah,
All right.
that's cool.
Here I come. Let me get the camera.
A lot of my videos are mix and match of everything
Oh,
now.
look out. Here we go. I wonder what I'm fixing to show on the screen. Look out. Can you see it?
So, no, I cannot see it. The lighting is not good.
Is it not?
The lighting is not real good for one thing.
Hang on. Let me check the battery power.
No, it's just the lighting. But it's not. I don't think it's your phone. It's the lighting.
All right, hang on. What we're going to do, I'm going to take this off the charge. I'll bring it back to the charge. in a minute, and we will go somewhere that has more light. I know how to fix this.
I have to be careful with like my camera when I'm doing like a live stream building Lego. I have to pick out the Lego set that has more light colors than dark because the camera won't pick up the light, the dark objects that well.
Uh huh.
It'll just make it one big blob and you can't see anything on it or any detail.
Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Mm.
Can you see it?
Wow. Wow.
Mm.
I see it, but to your left just a little bit.
Right there.
What is that?
It's something you see outside and it stays on the ground.
Joe, do you know what it is?
No.
The other one's almost similar. Hang on. Let me. This one may give you a bigger clue. We're going to find out.
Is it a petrified rock?
Hey, you guessed it.
A walnut?
Well,
Nope, you had it right the first time,
Well, I know,
Zigzag.
yeah, but they can be of different things. Can be a stick, could be a
But
walnut.
they're rocks and they are going in my seashells.
To your left a little bit.
Oh, you didn't get to see that one. Okay, let me put it. This is when I have to say, where is Dallas when you need him? Oh. All right, let's see if
Oh, there
that
you
is it.
go. Oh, wow.
Uh huh.
cool.
Hold it. Oh, yes. Wow.
If you look right there at the bottom, remember this little spot right there was in the exact same as the other one. Let me put the other one across.
Oh,
Yeah, let me show you. You're gonna think I'm crazy when I put this other one under my chin for a minute, but if that's the way it works. Here we go. See?
yeah.
Different sizes, but that hole I showed you in the other one is in the
Uh-huh.
exact same spot.
Wow.
Mm.
Huh.
Yep.
Ca-
How crazy is that? Told you was going to be able to see something.
Yeah.
Did I not say what it was either?
No. That's,
How much suspense do you think people were left in on this one?
Mm.
A lot of suspense, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me put these right there in the seashells. That's exactly where they're going. Well, where did Lachey go? Zigzag? We still hadn't found her, have we? Zigzag? Uh-oh, she... Now look
And
at you.
I'm back.
You went on that roller coaster trip that
I
was
went on
on
that
Joe.
roller coaster ride again.
Joe Arcade, you're gonna have to seatbelt Zigzag. I warned you, Zigzag.
Like always, I touched my phone. I was out.
I have to get Joe Arcade to seatbelt you or you don't fall off of that roller coaster. You better fasten it tight, Zigzag.
Oh no.
Oh, see how much fun we've been having, Joe Arcade.
Hard to stay on that roller coaster.
Yeah.
Sometimes that ride gets a little too rough.
What did I tell you? You would go there when Hazel Eyes is not here to catch you.
I know.
Or Roughneck. Or Dallas.
Or Lachey, she's not up there.
Or Lachey. How many more do I need to call? Florida Claimers Ted. Angel Scratch Show, Pedro. Oh, I had to go there, didn't I? Katie, because she's not up there either.
No,
Karina.
I haven't seen anybody. Nobody's chatting in the chat.
Yep.
Nobody's commenting. We got two hiding in the bushes.
Yep. I know that's right.
Like I told Lachey, she's gonna get fleas being in them bushes.
Let's say, come out the bushes. We know you're in there.
That was so funny that there was somebody else that was in the bushes and they thought I was referring to them and they come out of the bushes. I didn't, it was like it was something bad. They had done something bad.
Or wait a minute, do we think Cassie is in the bushes?
I don't know.
I keep it up. Somebody's gonna come out in the open.
Yeah, but he actually act like maybe he had done something wrong, and I was like, no.
Yep.
And D-Man was saying she's talking to her daughter.
Yep.
Oh, it was funny. And I had to explain to him. I knew my daughter was in the bushes, and I was trying to get her to come out.
Yep. But I didn't say her name or anything, to tell her to come out. She had sent me a message telling me that she was in the bushes. But we definitely can't have you falling off anymore now, Zigzag.
I know. Oh, I didn't tell you what happened. I don't know if you were in D-Man's when this happened. He was playing his game.
Right.
when he was on screen, and my dog came up to me, and she got up on my knees, was standing on my knees, and my phone was right next to her, and he was shooting his gun, and she heard it, and she took off flying and went under the couch.
Oh no!
It scared her, and she ran under the couch.
Uh-oh.
She still ain't come out.
Oh no!
Not long ago, she still hadn't come out.
She still hid?
She still hid.
Oh no!
Yeah. And D-Man was, I'm sorry. We live where we live is it's like I said, it's in a holler, I guess you'd call it. And there is right above me is people that shoots guns. And when they shoot them, I mean it's loud. And then there's other neighbors that's down at the end, and they shoot guns all the time. Then we have another house on around the curve, and up above them, there's a shooting range. So she lives hearing gunshots all the time, and it scares her to death.
Whoa!
And every time she'll go hide. I got a what do you call those weighted blankets? And I thought maybe I could put her under those and it would help her. It did help her a little bit.
Oh wow!
They've got, I think it's like little jackets that is those weighted blankets, like things.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't seen one yet.
Let's see. How long have I been on here already, Zigzag?
Mm-hmm. 2 hours, 13 minutes, and 52 seconds.
Oh wow!
You're having a good one.
Oh yes.
And we've had quite a few people in and out.
Yeah, we have.
Our usuals have not shown up.
I know they hadn't.
Well, a few of them have, but I know of 3 that hasn't showed up that usually comes in.
Yep.
They at least come visit.
Yeah, they could, couldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
I know they weren't expecting me back this soon either, were they?
Well, I didn't know. I didn't know when you were coming. Well, no,
No, because remember, I was
you
in
were going to be. Yeah,
about that last night.
yes. Oh, it's getting chilly. Is it getting chillier at your house?
I don't think it's going to be too bad over here.
It's getting chillier here. I can feel it.
Oh boy.
Joe Flo and I do not live too far away from each other.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is it, Flo? About 2 hours? Hour and a half, 2 hours?
That's why I figured. What is it? Next Friday, isn't it? Yeah, I believe. I'm going to be. What I'll do is get up and drink coffee. We'll have about 20 or 30 minutes chat time on panel and chat with everybody. Let them know what's happening, and then off the screen I go from there.
You know, there's like, let's see, 1, 2, there's 3 people I know of that's in this scratching community,
Mm,
and I'm about an hour and a half from all of them.
mm,
It's one above me, one to the there's left of me, and one to the south.
mm.
Oh wow.
Now in the true crime community, there's quite a few that's they're down around your area.
Oh
Quite
wow.
a few of them.
Whoa. They would not know what to do.
There's
would
one I'd love to, I'd love to be able to come see her because she has cancer, and I'd love to just be able to visit with her.
I heard that. Now, I think that last clue I just said was definitely more than enough, wasn't it, Zigzag?
Uh-huh.
You said say no more, didn't you?
Say no more.
You know what's going to happen the day I come off the screen like that, but
Oh, me.
nobody else will. Hmm. That's why before I end this, where you at, Lachey?
Do you know there are people that's on YouTube, and they will be 6, 12 hours away from each other or more, and they actually will get in their vehicles and go and visit,
Mm-hmm.
go where they can meet them.
Yep.
I've only met one YouTuber in real life, and that was because I was at the same music festival he was at.
To me, that would be awesome to be able to go and meet somebody that you like on YouTube.
Mm.
And you heard I said like.
Mm.
And you're
But-
actually about too soon, and you already know it's Zigzag.
Uh-huh. There's quite a few that's it'd be a good ride, but the on the true crime community that's in the channel I go to a lot.
Mm.
There's maybe I know 5 or 6 in there that they're down around in your area. Flo.
Oh,
It's like, wow. I don't meet any of them that's up, around me, close to around me. That's the bad part. I know there's somebody out there that's closer to me.
uh-huh.
There's one, and I think they were from, they were a little above Birmingham. And I
That
was like,
wouldn't be too far.
wow. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's just something about it,
Mm-hmm.
You hear people that's like on the true crime community, when they say Alabama, I'm like, yes.
What did you say the first time I said it?
I was like, yes, where are you? Where are you in Alabama?
And then you found out, didn't you?
Yeah. Lord, used to. I had a good vehicle. I'd get in the car and ride.
Mhm.
I used to go to, drove to Atlanta one time with my grandparents,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like nothing.
I'll give you a bigger clue, and this definitely is the last clue.
I think
When I do this, I'm not going to stream the areas that I will be going through on purpose. That's definitely enough. It's Zigzag.
Yeah. You know that there's a missing child, and I don't know, it was like maybe 8 or 9 people got together and they went to the town where she lived in, this missing child, and they fixed a Christmas tree for this child and was going to leave it at this park, but it was a state park, so they wouldn't let them leave it there.
Mhm.
But they all got together and got to decorate that tree together, and they had so much fun.
That's good.
Just meeting each other and doing that together it was fun to watch them too. Because everybody has personalities that's different.
Yep.
You always have the serious ones, you have the silly ones, you have the wild child.
Oh yeah.
2 of them were sisters, and it was funny. They kind of got into an argument. It was a day, and it was, I think, like right at 90 something degrees, and one of them had to sit in the car, and she wanted the sister to turn the air on. The sister wouldn't turn her air on for her to cool off, and they got into it, and she was demanding that her sister take her back to town so she could meet. She called her husband, had her husband to come and pick her up. Oh, it was funny.
All right, I have checked that guest area twice. What are you doing to me, StreamYards?
Uh-oh.
One guest, and then I go and check, and nobody is there except for the people that are already on the panel. What are you doing? StreamYards, be nice. Behave yourself.
I don't think any of the things on the YouTube deal is working for everybody.
I'm telling you.
Everybody's having troubles with different things.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people's been having trouble with their internet connections too, on top of all the other. Their internet kind of goes in and out on them. Shay, are you in the bushes? You are, let me know.
Lachey. Katie. I'm calling it in the bushes. Oh, let's see. Who else is it going to be? Junebug.
Oh, we're missing her too.
Yep. Who else can I? Is it
Karina, we're missing Karina. Hazel.
Water Claimer's kid?
Yeah.
Karina.
For fishing for claimers. He usually drops in sometimes.
Yep, that's true. Where you at fishing for claimers?
Brittany.
StreamYard just giving me one of those technical field days.
Of course, it's so late. Brittany may be like you, Joe. She's over there across the pond, and so she may be asleep. Joe, you still with us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've never fallen asleep while on anyone's panel.
Oh. I won't say I never will.
I've been on someone's panel, I think, for over 3 hours before.
Right.
And I think 4 hours is the longest I've done the live stream for.
Wow.
And that's gone up from the day where I would do a live stream and it be like 15, 30 minutes maybe. And that's because I was so terrible when I first started. I could barely read anyone's name. I still have trouble with people's names, but the ones that I do see regularly or did see regularly, I learnt better.
Yep.
But I think that's because of the autism that reading has always been hard for me. And of course, I am dyslexic, so
Oh, that's a horror.
that's not a good mix.
That's a horror in itself.
Yeah.
My
My,
screen reader can read names, but with some of the names, you really have to watch because it can pronounce it the way the screen reader thinks it sounds, and it can it can be something completely different.
Yeah.
Now, how crazy is that?
But I'm thankful for everyone that I've met because I've got to meet some really cool people and learn how to do YouTube better and how to read better at times.
well, it's like, if you tell them what you have,
Mm,
if they can't understand any problem that you may have from it, they don't need to be on your channel.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're not willing to accept you for who you are, they don't need to be there.
Yeah, because
Yep.
in my logo, I have a puzzle piece which is blank because it's the blank piece of me, the piece that's missing, I feel, because of the autism. And also the puzzle piece is part of autism logos anyway. So that's the way I actually have like a puzzle piece in my logo. And I've done various different t-shirts that I wouldn't have been able to do if a friend hadn't encouraged me to do a lot of the stuff with YouTube in the right way.
I don't think there's anybody that doesn't have something to offer.
Yeah.
Yep.
And like Flo, she's blind. Okay. If people can't accept that, stay off her channel.
Yeah.
And you with autism, they can't accept that, stay off.
Yeah.
They don't need to be there. They're not going to encourage you. They're going to discourage you.
And like I pretty much can sabotage myself. I don't need any help from someone who wants to bully, because I can bully myself even worse than anyone can bully me. I can.
Well, see, at least you know your shortcomings.
Yeah, I'm my own worst critic when it comes to, did I do a good job with this live stream? Did I do bad? Did I not explain what I'm doing? Or did I not actually put over what I'm doing? Like when I know Flo's watching, I try to describe what I'm doing a bit better. I do. So I always try and make allowances for when I know who's watching. I do.
No.
And like when I'm playing pool, I know the microphone picks up quite a lot. And with it being wood smacking against wood, it's gonna leave a lot of feedback in my microphone too. So I'll
Almost.
make sure I leave a warning saying for Flo, so she
Yes.
knows that there will be a bit of banging going on, and it is nothing bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nothing
See,
that I'm
that's
not already used to, but whenever
Mm,
you are describing stuff, that does help a lot too.
mm,
and see, you have autism. There's a
mm,
lot of things you could tell people that have autistic children.
mm,
You can explain a lot of things to them that
yeah,
would help them understand
mm,
their own children.
yeah. Because without a lot of encouragement and help from the right people, I wouldn't be able to sit and do this now,
Yeah.
let alone make a video and want to post it.
Well, see, that's like Flo.
Mm,
I tried to figure out a way where she can write
mm,
letters in a straight line
yeah,
to where she can set up a thing where maybe she can
mm,
like make lines like a seeing person can see the lines. She
mm,
can't.
yeah,
She has to feel the lines.
mm,
I mean, she's learning how to write letters, and it's like, whoa,
yeah.
Print letters.
yeah, regular letters.
Because with my live streams, when I know flows in, I'd rather also paint a picture of what I'm doing rather than just doing what I'm doing and feeling like I'm a big jerk for not painting a picture in any kind of way of what I'm doing.
Well, see, every kid, that's just like if you have kids. They
Mm,
all have different stuff that goes on with them, and you have to learn what that child
mm,
has
yeah.
and how to deal with it.
Mm,
My oldest one, he had seizures and he had ADHD and he had dyslexic. He was dyslexic,
mm, yeah.
and the dyslexic was a real problem when he was in school.
Mm.
And I had to research a lot of stuff.
My school days were abysmal because
Hmm.
they didn't know how to handle me. They didn't know how to keep me calm. In a nutshell, they give me a book that was for roughly a teenage book, and they expected me to read it when I could only read a basic book that was for a kid.
Yeah,
Was my reading skill in school.
yeah. It's
Basic words, and
education at the public education. There,
yeah,
it's like there's a lot of flaws because
mm,
they do not go specifically for what that child has.
yeah,
Like my oldest son,
mm,
he was on the genius level,
yeah,
and they treated him like he was a 2-year old
mm,
because he had disability on the dyslexic, and
mm,
he was hyper, which
yeah.
means you forget things. You do,
Mm.
it's crazy, and
It's
they,
like sometimes people forget because they see me able to do something now, but they don't take into consideration that this is a lot scarier than it would be for someone without the problems to do. Where even if I could never actually do it before now.
hmm
Like the start of my YouTube time, that was the most I would talk. It
Right.
was. At times I could go for hours without even speaking.
Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff you could really help a lot of
Mm.
parents
Mm.
understand stuff that, like
Yeah.
how you see the world, how
Yep.
Mm.
you feel about things, uh,
Yeah.
what you experience, just plain like, maybe
Mm.
something specific gives you a fear that just paralyzes you.
Yeah.
And you don't know what your kids are going through if they can't just sit there and explain it to you.
Mm.
But
'Cause,
someone who
like,
kind of has the same thing can.
yeah, because like sometimes I go out, I have to have music playing the whole time. I can't turn it off and be happy. I'm stressed, anxious. I don't know what's happening, but as soon as I put the music on, that calms me because it's something I enjoy.
We
Hey,
Like,
Brittany, how are you?
and
we had a person who came into our existence,
Hang
and
on right there, Zigzag.
she,
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat, Brittany. And you are definitely welcome to come up on panel.
well, hello, Brittany,
um,
and that child, her parents treated like she couldn't do nothing.
mm,
I mean, nothing. She couldn't even. She was 8 years old. She couldn't even.
yeah,
They wouldn't even let her pour her own glass of milk.
mm,
And she started coming to visit us, and I was teaching her how to sew on a sewing machine. I was teaching her how to cook, and her parents were like
Oh,
flabbergasted
okay.
that she could
mm,
do it.
yeah,
And so
That,
they learned that she was capable of doing more, and they started, you know, letting her do more,
hang
mm.
on.
and she was
Speaking
happier.
speaking of that, Brittany, do you know where Sammy Ernie is right now? Because after maybe I show that letterboard in a minute, and I show you what I've been doing on notebook paper, we can figure out. I'm fine with the letters on the letterboard, right?
Hmm.
But how to connect on paper is going to be a whole nother story. I'm going to see what Brittany says right here in the comments in just a minute to my question.
She's had the worst 2 days. Poor Brittany.
Uh-oh, what happened, Brittany?
Seems like everybody's just having bad things happen to them. Yeah, see, what you just explained to me, Joe, is like,
Mm,
there may be a parent out there, quite a few
mm,
parents that we run across that has autistic children,
mm,
and you don't know until somebody finds out.
yeah. It's like in basic
Oh,
reading.
that's not good, Brittany.
I'm not reading what's going on.
She said,
I'm sorry, Joe.
Um, I started reading because of music, and the way I would learn to read was by listening to the same song over and over again.
Hmm.
"Oh no, Brittany."
Oh my goodness gracious alive. See,
Now you see there,
oh, see, yeah, there you go, Joe.
if you do
Mm,
not have Joe Arcade wins, I don't think his link is going to be too far up for you there, Brittany. And I'm sure he wouldn't mind posting it again for you.
Joe.
Hmm.
Joe.
Yeah. Oh,
This mother that's Brittany, she
yeah.
has an autistic child.
Yeah.
See?
Mhm.
There may
If
be things you can tell her to help her.
if she ever wants to talk, she can message me on Instagram
Yes.
and she can ask anything she likes. I have no problem with trying my best to help.
Oh no, Brittany. Oh no.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh no. Did you read her comments, Joe?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's why my mum doesn't like painting the living room.
And you see, I don't think you heard me a minute ago with all of us talking there, Brittany, but do you know where Sammy Ernie is? I think she missed me asking that question.
I think she did too.
Yep.
It shows 10 people in chat. No, that one shows 2 people. What in the world? Okay. Or maybe that's comments. I
But
think that's comments. Okay.
with my autism, there's been an extreme lot of work from my mum to get me to be able to do this. A lot of work from Backseat Gorilla Productions and a lot of work from a few other people I've managed to be able to talk to over either Discord or some chat way.
Yeah. And is it good for you too?
It's been good for me because some nights I can't sleep at all, and I will go and chat to BGP while he's watching. We watch like
Zigzag.
wrestling.
Zigzag.
Uh-huh.
Do you know that person?
Which person?
Hey, look right here in the.
Oh, stop, dog. I like your. Nope. And I don't like that name.
I tell you what. Yeah. I wonder if you can screenshot that from there, Zigzag.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Hang on. I will
Yeah.
try, okay?
Uh-huh.
I will try.
All right.
I watched. Let's see, where is it? Oh, okay. Let me try this and see if it works. Oh, no.
All right, Brittany.
Yeah, nope, it didn't work.
It didn't.
Nope, it didn't work.
I wonder if you can get it, Joe Arcade.
I can't get to my Chromebook at the moment.
Nope,
The
it's not gonna.
everything's
Not
Not
gonna work.
working.
Christy did it the other day, a screenshot, and she didn't think it worked, and it did. Nope. And it's not working for me.
I know I can't get it until after this stream's over with. I
That,
mean,
that didn't shut me off. But
right?
I didn't hear a click. Maybe I did, but I can't go out to look. All right. Never mind. We will do
What
something
is
else.
it?
We'll go a different way. I will just actually take a picture of it.
And then send it straight to Dallas. That's what I'm gonna. They're gonna wish they never.
Oh, come
They
on now.
all they did is walk in this chat. They didn't ever say hello.
That's usually the way they do. And they're got something up, doing something they should not do.
Uh
Do I
huh.
need it? Where? Okay. Wait. Mm, I think it did a, no, this light. Come on. Go back. Did a light, didn't come out. Okay. Delete that one. Move to trash. Try again.
Yep.
Try again. Oh, why is it doing that?
Let's see how they're going like this, right?
Oh,
Oh
oh,
boy.
that was a picture. Rat. Okay, flash off. Flash off. Where are you? Flash auto. Flash off. Okay, this done. Come on, work for me this time, now. Mhm. Okay, that one came out.
All right. Now, if we send that one straight to Dallas,
I'll have to find his. I don't know if I can do that.
uh-oh.
Where's Shay when you need her?
Yeah. Where are you at,
Uh,
Lachey?
I need her. I can send
Lachey.
it to her and she can.
You might have to text her and see.
She knows how to do all that kind of stuff. Let's just keep an eye out on him. Make sure he doesn't go a little crazy. Sometimes they'll come in and do like that, and then they don't say anything, and then they go. They'll go out for a while, and then they come back with more.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. This one don't have. Tried something, and I
Ooh.
don't remember now what it was. Uh, 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 ah,
Let me try something. I am going.
What I
Yeah.
did, well, I've got two phones and I took a picture.
Uh huh. I am going to be right back.
Okay.
If this thing works, keep people entertained, and we'll just. If I have to restart, you're gonna know why I was out longer.
Okay. We gotcha. So I guess we can continue chit-chatting, Joe.
Mm.
Yeah, there's quite a few mothers
Mm.
that we see, and they have autistic children, and they go the
Yeah.
spectrum.
Mm.
Of course, I had a child that had ADHD and seizures,
Mm.
and
There's
some
all
days he was,
different levels of it.
yeah, and he was like Brittany's child. He did stuff like that. There was days when it was like mad world we lived in. He painted he was going to paint the baseboards one time, and he continued to paint, and he painted the end of the dresser. But that was, I was always saying, that was my fault. I made the
Mm.
mistake of leaving him alone for a few minutes.
Mhm.
He was something else.
Mm.
He was about 5, 6. He climbed a fence to the
Yeah.
neighbors. It was
Mm.
an 8-foot fence. He climbed it. She wanted to ask him if he wanted to make him a little bit of money and mow the yard.
Mm.
And he did.
This is probably me being very mischievous at school, but I wanted to leave. I wanted to go home. I wanted to watch TV. I was bored. They weren't helping me. They were just letting me be frustrated. So I walked to the end of the field. I was breaking the fence to crawl under, and the teacher stupidly said to me, "Why don't you go out the front door?" So I got up. I walked down the the field, down to the playground, into the school, locked the door I just gone through, continued walking all the way to the front door, opened it, and walked out, and then walked home. But if the teacher hadn't have said, "Why not go out the front door?" I would have gone that way.
Yeah, see,
So,
there's a missing child in Tennessee,
mm,
and I think he's 15,
yeah,
and he's autistic,
mm,
and they was saying, he never just runs away,
mm,
but then we come to find out he has walked away or
mm,
went out walking at night or in the afternoon and different things.
mm,
And I was thinking you might not know what they decide to do,
mm,
because like the one I was telling you about that has the seizures, he was ADHD,
yeah,
and he decided one day he was going to get on his tricycle
mm,
and just ride around the block.
yeah,
And I found him over by a real busy street, a main street that was
mm,
close to our house.
yeah,
So, I mean, it's like I just kind of envision like he was ADHD, which they were impulsive in different things.
mm,
And I often wonder from children that I've heard of or met that has autism, they kind of seem to be impulsive.
Hmm.
Is that
Well,
true?
when I was little, I would always wander off, and half the time I didn't really know why I was going. Where I was going, I just thought 1 minute I'll want some sweets. I walked to a shop, even though I weren't supposed to. I was supposed to be indoors. I would get out and just go wherever a shop was.
You don't think about what the consequences?
Nope.
Okay.
Not even when it come to the roads.
Okay.
There was. I should be able to outrun that car,
No.
even though it's
Okay.
probably about 35 seconds away from where I am.
See, that's a real enlightenment.
Hmm.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff you can teach that you can teach parents.
Yeah.
And you're willing to talk about it.
Hmm.
And that's really great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really a plus for them.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm getting phone calls, so I'm probably fixing to have to end pretty soon, but this has been totally fun.
We have,
And
well, it's right at 3 hours, so
yeah, it is.
you've had a good one.
Hmm.
And if I figure out how to send that to D-Man, I will. That picture.
Yeah. And I'm going to keep you up here where I can give you a couple of more details, and then I'm going to have to jump out, Zigzag.
Okay.
All right. And for the rest of you, thank everybody for coming. We'll catch everybody in another live stream real soon.
Joe, I've enjoyed talking with you.
Thank you. And it's nice to meet you.
I'm glad you came up, and
Yeah.
I'm glad you're open and willing to talk.
Oh, yeah.
That's a plus.
Yep. All right.
But I might talk too much on my own live streams, though.
Oh, you need
Right.
to. You need to. I mean, you really teach people a lot. Don't let crap hold you back.
Yep. And we are fixing to come out of here since I did the concluding words already.
Okay. Good night, Joe.
Good night.
All right.